Hi friends! Today's video is from a different location. This time I'm in my bedroom because I figured it would be kind of boring to always have the same background when I'm filming. And it's also really fitting because today's video is actually not going to be a video, it's going to be more of an audio recording. So I'm gonna explain more later, but basically today I want to share with you a practice that I really love, which is called Yoga Nidra or NSDR. If you haven't heard of it, it's basically kind of like a guided meditation that you do lying down. It involves a body scan and some other parts, and it's really good for your nervous system. And I don't know about you, but I've been pretty stressed out in these last couple of weeks because I've been preparing to move to South Korea, which I will be telling you about more later. But today is about this practice, which is really good for kind of slowing down, regenerating, coming back to yourself, and getting some well-needed rest. And so I really hope you enjoy this practice. Let me know how you like it in the comments, and yeah, that's basically it. After this, I'm gonna leave you to the recording. Hope you enjoy this video, and I'm sending you lots of love. Bye!
Yoga Nidra, which means yogic sleep, is a meditative practice that brings you into a state of deep relaxation and then allows you to become increasingly aware of your body and inner world. You can practice this at any time throughout your day or at night before going to sleep. You will likely experience yourself in a level of consciousness somewhere between wakefulness and sleeping. In this kind of hypnotic state, you can set a powerful intention or sankalpa, which will be planted in your subconscious like a seed that may grow over time as you repeat this practice. You may drift in and out of conscious awareness, but that is normal and perfectly fine. Trust that your deepest level of consciousness will still be actively listening. Some of what you hear may deeply resonate with you, and some may not. Just take what does and leave the rest behind. To begin, come into Shavasana, lying on your back, either on the floor or on your bed, making yourself as comfortable as possible. You will be lying like this for an extended period of time, so feel free to add any support you like, under the backs of your legs or the small of your back, or perhaps a rolled up blanket or pillow under the back of your neck or head. Just make sure it is not too high so that your spine remains aligned. Allow your arms to fall loosely to the sides, palms turned upwards, if that is comfortable for you, or downwards for a more grounding effect. Legs extended with your heels turned in and the feet relaxed outwards. The head centered and in line with your spine, and your chin slightly tucked. If you have any physical issues that make any of these adjustments feel unnatural or uncomfortable for you, make any final adjustments so that your body can rest completely. Once you are settled, with your next exhale, allow your eyes to fall shut. Set an intention to remain awake and keep your body as still as possible throughout this practice. The less you move your body, the deeper you will be able to go inward. If you do need to move, do it gently and mindfully while keeping your attention on the verbal instructions. Take a moment to scan your whole body, starting from your head and moving all the way down to your toes. Allow yourself to release any obvious sensations of tension as you begin to open yourself up to deep relaxation. Take a moment to reflect on your heart's desires. See if you can recognize what is your deepest desire in this moment, something you want more than anything else. It could be anything: health, well-being, abundance, peace, a acceptance, release from pain. Feel this desire in your whole body and imagine that it is fulfilled at this moment. Now it is time to set your intention or sankalpa for yourself for this practice. Perhaps that is simply to rest or relax, or perhaps to come to some resolution or truth about yourself or your world. Say this to yourself in the present tense. For example, I am relaxed, or I am compassionate, or I am healthy and whole. Whatever it may be, please silently repeat it to yourself 3 times now. Now bring your awareness to the world around you. Listen to the sounds outside of your room. Become aware of the sounds inside of the room. Notice the smells, the temperature, the feeling of your clothing on your body. Visualize your own body resting on the ground and become aware of your own physical presence. Now see if you can discover a place or a safe haven within yourself. A place where you feel secure, loved, and calm. Perhaps there is a person or an animal or a certain place that helps bring about this feeling of safety and well-being. Spend a moment visualizing this person, being, or place, and know that you may return to it at any time during this practice or at any time during your life when you need it. We will now begin the practice of Yoga Nidra. Silently tell yourself 3 times, I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will remain awake and aware. Now bring your awareness back to your body resting on the ground. You are now going to direct your conscious attention to each part of your body as it is mentioned. If you notice your thoughts drifting away, just bring your attention back to my voice. Notice your jaw, mouth, tongue, ears, nose, and eyes. Feel your forehead, your whole scalp, your neck, your throat, the inside of your throat, your heart center. Feel your right collarbone, shoulder, right upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, right palm, thumb, and each finger individually, your whole right hand, your whole right arm from shoulder to fingertips. Back to your heart center, the left collarbone, shoulder, left upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, palm, your left thumb, and each finger individually, your whole left hand, your whole left arm from shoulder to fingertips, whole right arm, both arms together. Now sense your chest, rib cage, your abdomen, and your pelvis. Notice your upper back, your spine, your lower back, and your sacrum. Sense the front of your torso, the back of your torso, and the whole torso together. Bring awareness to your right hip, your right thigh, knee, calf, shin, ankle, top of the right foot, sole of the right foot, the right big toe, each toe individually, the whole right foot. Bring awareness to your left hip, thigh, knee, calf, shin, ankle, top of the foot, sole of the foot, your left big toe, each toe individually, the whole left foot, the whole left leg from hip to toes, the whole right leg from hip to toes, both legs together. Sense the entirety of your body all at the same time, from head to toe. Feel your entire physical presence. Notice your whole body as a field of pure vibration. Now bring your awareness to your breath. Feel the breath entering into your body through the nostrils. Follow the sensation of the breath as it moves into your chest and abdomen. Follow the breath as it moves back from abdomen to chest and out through the nostrils. Allow each exhale to bring you into an even deeper state of relaxation. Feel each breath as energy flowing in and out of your body. Now begin to count down your breaths from 20 to 1. Inhale 20. Exhale 19. Inhale 18. And so on. Now let go of the breath and allow it to return to normal. Without judging or trying to change anything, become aware of any feelings and emotions that are currently present within you. If you notice something specific, like tension, for example, acknowledge how that feels without judging or trying to change anything about it. We are now going to explore some sensations, and I invite you to stay with them and really become aware of how they feel in your body. Bring about the sensation of heat. Remember how your body feels when it's really, really hot. It helps you can visualize yourself in a hot place, like a jacuzzi or a beach lying in the sun. Really notice how heat feels in your body. Now let that go. And instead, bring about the sensation of cold. Again, you can visualize yourself in a cold place, like somewhere in the snow or a cold river. Just really visualize and try to bring about the sensation of feeling really, really cold and how that feels in your body. Now let that go. Lastly, try to feel both the sensation of heat and the sensation of cold at the same time. Just as best as you can, try to feel both sensations simultaneously. Now let that go. Next, I want you to bring about the sensation of heaviness. Just allow yourself, your body, to get really heavy, as if there was a weighted blanket on you. Just feel yourself really sinking deeply into the ground, feeling the heaviness of your body. Now let that go. Next, I want you to bring about the sensation of lightness, feeling light as a feather, almost as if you're floating above the ground, feeling as light as you possibly can. Now let that go. Lastly, I want you to bring about both the sensation of heaviness and of lightness as best as you can, feeling them both at the same time, light and heavy. Now let that go. Lastly, I want you to bring about the sensation of feeling really stressed out. How does stress feel in your body? What do you notice? Now let that go. Next, I want you to bring about the sensation of relaxation. How does it feel in your body to be really relaxed? Notice how that feels. Now let that go too. Lastly, I want you to bring about both the sensation of stress and of relaxation and to feel them simultaneously as best as you can. Stress and relaxation at the same time. Now let that go. Notice that all feelings are possible within the realm of our human experience. They are not inherently good or bad, but just a reflection of the broad spectrum of our ability to feel. Like the flames of a fire that may appear blue and orange at the same time, opposite sides of the color wheel, yet are part of the same thing. Come back to your breath for a moment. We are now going to practice rapid visualization. For this, bring your awareness to your third eye center, the space between your eyebrows. If it helps, you can visualize a movie screen there, where a series of mental images will appear as I mention them, one image after the other. Don't worry if you have a hard time visualizing. You can also just listen and imagine them as a story. A peaceful beach with gentle waves lapping at the shore. A lush, serene forest with sunlight streaming through the trees. A field of colorful flowers swaying in the breeze. A tranquil mountain lake reflecting the surrounding peaks. A cozy cabin surrounded by snow-capped mountains. A quiet meadow with a clear blue sky overhead. A hammock gently swaying in a tropical paradise. A serene garden with blooming cherry blossom trees. A peaceful riverside with a gentle current flowing by. A calm ocean view with dolphins playing in the distance. A warm, sunny day in a peaceful countryside setting. A quiet pond with lily pads floating on the surface. Now bring to mind a memory that holds great joy and peace for you. Linger here, imagining and remembering all the details of this joyful memory. Now let that memory go and just allow yourself to drift off to wherever your mind wants to go right now. It is now time to recall and silently repeat your intention or sankalpa 3 times. Now, gently begin to direct your attention outward again. Come back to your body. Come back to your breath. Become aware once more of the sounds around you. Become aware of the space you're lying in. Slowly start wiggling your fingers and toes. Stay here for as long as you like until you're ready to open your eyes again. As you do, before you move on with your day, take a moment to reflect on how this practice has made you feel. Feel free to come back to this practice as often as you want. Thank you for practicing Yoga Nidra with me. I am sending you lots of love. Goodbye.